Hi guys! Today we're going to give you a quick tour of the front flower bed. So we're going to start over here on the side garden. So this has not got a lot in it. However, this over here has some monkey grass, a couple of gladiolus, and some wild violets that come back and grow on their own every year, and I love them. I leave them there. Same on this side. This is an abelia that we planted. This will be going its third year, and it's doing the leaping from the middle.
It's leaped very weird.
This is a semi-evergreen, so it leaves leaves on even through the winter time, so that's wonderful. I have a wild geranium growing. It's coming up all by itself, and a bunch of gladiolus over there that is coming back from 3 or 4 years ago as well.
Yep.
So over here, obviously, I keep teasing Drew about this path that runs you right into the side of the fence.
It's meant for
There's
hurdling.
There's a method to the madness.
You got to hurdle.
These short legs don't hurdle a thing.
No, a little backstory. Back in this area right in here, I had a cargo trailer that was parked, and I could not make this work around that trailer, so I just kind of terminated it right here. But it will now start bending around the truck, which is where it's going to be for good. There will be a pathway that will lead this way to the fence
backyard.
Right here. Yep, to the backyard. And then that particular piece right there, I will continue down the side of the fence for the remainder of the garden.
So over on this side right here, all we really have is we have a couple of milk and wine lilies, the crenum lilies. And then we have some gladiolus popping up that we planted in a video a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks, yeah. There is some grass that I have to get out of here.
But those gladiolus and these are all coming up.
So give me a break on this, all right? But yep, gladiolus coming up there. There was, in that gladiolus planting video that we did, planted them on either side of this bench, and they are now coming up. I like the little pathway, it's cute.
What?
I like the pathway, it's cute. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so moving around to the actual front of the house. This whole island bed, here comes the bird.
We have a bird living in our gutter right there.
And when it hears us out here, it scrambles out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we call Redbud Island because the redbud tree in the middle there is the central point. It's flanked by 2 crepe myrtles, and then we have some different plantings in the middle there. Most of them are from the Myriad Garden botanical natives. So there's some bee balms, some daylilies, some gladiolus, black-eyed Susan, sedum, salvia, some iris in the middle here. Don't mind the weeds.
I love the birds.
And then down over there we have some tick seed and some gara and milk and wines flanking the fence line. Okay, so back over here we have spiderwort. That spiderwort is amazing stuff. Honestly, I probably should and will at some point split it and move it around, but it's a wonderful thing. There's a hosta back there, columbine. Those are 3 different clematis. And they are putting on a show. Somebody stopped the other day and asked Drew what they were because he could see them from the street.
Neighbor up the street.
Here is a balloon flower. And some more bee balm. And this is a black-eyed Susan. Butterfly bush. This butterfly bush has been here for years.
Since Hannah was in kindergarten, I think.
Yeah, long time. And by the end of the season, it's going to be massive and just absolutely covered. And we cut it back to the ground, and it comes back every single time. Bunch of hyacinth bulbs, plants from bulb. They're all underneath there. They've already put their show on. prior to the Japanese maple leafing out. So this guy is doing very well. He's been here for several years as well.
Yep.
More catmint, storm cloud Amsonia, rattlesnake master. That is a white daisy. Daisies are my favorite.
Right now it's in its creep. This is its second year.
Yep. Look here. This is another, that is a heart shape. Look at that.
Is that a redbud?
That is another redbud tree growing. We'll have to try to save that sucker.
Yep.
Look, there's a bud on there for Daisy. Looky there. I'm gonna have a flower.
April's favorite flower.
And it's my favorite. Might have been our wedding flower.
She actually got it for Mother's Day last year, and we planted it. It was gorgeous, but now it's in its creep year.
The butterfly. Oh, there's two white ones. Look at them. So lamb's ear, and it has taken off. Last year was his first year, and it's just gotten bigger and spread, and it's getting ready to flower. And then there is some, oh, give me a second. I gotta think what it is. I am drawing a blank as to what that is right there.
That's about right.
Yep. It'll come to me eventually.
But the lamb's ear looks good.
Yeah. That's a lovely peony. Oh my gosh, look at that. Those are bigger than my hand.
And it's littered with more.
Yep.
Ready to burst.
And lavender. That's a mum.
Oh, this is the arbor too that we put up last year, and we actually had what was the vine? Cypress vine.
Cypress vine, and I'll be planting that
was
soon too.
Massive all over this.
Come look at this. We got another redbud tree. Look how pretty it is, and look at those perfect heart-shaped leaves. Aren't they awesome?
Yep. We'll have to uproot that one and transplant it.
Look over here. It's got a second thing, and it's even leafing.
Crazy.
It is crazy. Horse mint. I knew I'd remember what it is.
Horse
That's what that is. It's also a native.
That's funny.
Okay, that one is another salvia, another catmint. That is a mini yellow rose that Drew got me at the grocery store.
For Mother's Day too.
For Mother's Day.
3 years ago? 3 years ago.
Try 4 or 5 years ago. It's been a long time.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah.
Time flies.
There's another mum. There's another beautiful peony. This is going to be, new. I just planted it. It's a sea holly. Gonna be a sea holly. Asiatic lily.
Yeah, that was a
Milk and wine.
that was a volunteer Asiatic lily right there.
And something is growing right there, and it's another wonderful surprise. I'm not entirely sure what it is. We're just gonna wait and see.
Yep.
Another mum. Another beautiful peony. Hello, Waspy. You just stay right there. This is another bulb, and I'm not entirely sure. I want to say it's something onion, but I'm not sure. Stormcloud Amsonia, another rattlesnake master, echinacea, several milk and wines, another Amsonia, another salvia, red Japanese maple.
Tell that story about that maple there.
So you can find plants everywhere, as you know. So keep your eyes peeled, because you never know where you're going to find a tree or something. I find most of our stuff in the weirdest places. For instance, okay, so the redbuds, no. Yes,
Yeah.
the redbud tree and
Way down
the two
there.
crepe myrtles. I got them tiny. And end of season, looking puny, set off to the side somewhere, like $5 or $10 a piece. Same thing with this guy. We got him at Walmart, at the grocery store, for like $10.
It was in like a 1 quart pot,
Yeah.
plastic pot. Yeah, $10. Planted it, and I think this is its 4th year maybe.
Yeah, third or fourth.
Third or fourth.
It's doing great.
And it's beautiful, beautiful.
And I don't know how many of you are familiar with Japanese maples. Japanese maples are not cheap.
No.
Especially, look how fringy. For whatever reason, the red version and the fringy leaves.
Lacy leaf.
Lacy leaves. They're look how red that new growth is. Isn't that beautiful?
I didn't even see that.
They're more expensive. So when I can find something $5-10, heck yeah, I'll try it. Why not? Another black-eyed Susan, another rattlesnake master, another milk and wine.
And a lot of these, the black-eyed Susan, the milk and
peony.
wine, the black-eyed Susan and the rattlesnake master, those were from last year's.
Yes. So they were the little
gardens.
bitty plugs, like what we showed you.
Itty bitty plug. Yeah.
And they're coming back and doing very well.
Yeah. Just FYI.
This peony was given to us by a neighbor.
This year.
We just transplanted it and it didn't skip a beat. It's done very well.
It's actually put on a lot of blooms.
A large majority of our flowers are, keep your eyes peeled and get to know your neighbors. A lot of them are from our neighbors.
Yep.
We befriend them. They know that we like plants and flowers, and if they're cleaning theirs out, getting rid of something for whatever reason, or they're just thinning, they usually ask us. And so a lot of this, every milk and wine here, all given to us. As I stated with the big trees, find them on sale and clearance. It's doable. You just have to be patient.
Yep.
And be willing to just do little by little. 2 big knockout roses, they're doing wonderful. This right here is going to be what we call Native Island. That's where all the natives are going to go that I purchased recently from the Myriad Garden sale. So this will be full. All along this fence line right now is just milk and wine. And they're starting to come up. Starting here, I have 3 penstemon. And that's the end of some bulbs that are about to be done for the season. And a sedum. And that's another kind of a sedum over there under the tree and rock. Gladiolus we planted, here it comes. And then Liatris I thought had died. It didn't, it's coming back. It always amazes me how you give up on something and then all of a sudden here it is.
And we have a plan where April's standing right there. What's our plan?
My plan is to build what's called a free little library. I love to read. My daughter loves to read. We have an abundance of extra books. And I would like to help to cultivate reading for our neighborhood here. So we want to build a free little library, put it here, stock it with books, and help share the love of reading with our neighbors.
And that'll be an upcoming project in the
That will
future.
be. So this is the front. One last part is the flower bed by the mailbox. This is also irises predominantly. Most of them came again from my parents' property, but along with them there were some daylilies. So we did the irises and the daylilies, and the daylilies have just, oh my gosh,
They're spilling out.
Gangbusters. Yeah, they're just huge. But come summer when it's hot, this will be absolutely full of these big, beautiful daylilies. And right now we're getting to see the beautiful iris.
So I'll give you a little overview. This is my favorite part of the front yard, is this view right here. And I was telling April it'd be kind of cool if we had another arbor right there, like an entrance into it. But I just love walking up to that particular view. It's just so pretty.
Oh, there's a rattlesnake master over here. Again,
So pretty.
forgot he was here. It's always something.
Always something. And then there's the view going down to the other end with Redbud Island, and then of course around the side where we were at with the truck, and then all in front of the house. Now, we are going to be replanting some cypress vine, I'm sure, for this arbor.
Yep, any day now we'll be getting out and doing that.
Yep. So that is our front yard, and that completes our tour. So we hope you guys enjoyed that tour. If there are any comments, tips, or suggestions that you have for us, or maybe a identification of a plant we didn't know, be sure and drop that down below. And if you are interested in our Amazon store to help support the channel, you'll find that link in the description below as well. So thank you guys very much. We had a great time giving you the tour, and we'll try and do this more often so you can see the continuation of the garden. April keeps seeing squirrels.
Bumblebees and butterflies, it's fine.
See you guys on the next one.
Bye. Starting over.
Uh-huh.